The problems at that mortuary are not the first time something like this has happened here in Jacksonville. 36 years ago, an especially shocking local funeral home became national news. Howe Morning Glory Chapel on the east side is where investigators found remains of 36 deceased people stuffed in closets in a hearse or buried in the same casket with 2 or 3 others. News 4 Jax reporter Jim Piggott covered this huge scandal back in 1988. Jim, what I remember most was how heartbreaking this was for those grieving families, but also how this led to tighter state regulation of the funeral industry.
You know, Tom, there were so many upset people back then. Think about this. This was 3.5 decades ago. And I just learned today that it was maybe 2 years ago that they finally identified the last remains in that and gave them the funeral that they deserve. Hey, I want to show you where I'm standing right now. This is where the Morning Glory Chapel used to stand. It is now part of the stadium parking lot. And it was here where they found many of those bodies inside the buildings that was standing here that had been there for weeks, months, even a decade. Our cameras were there 36 years ago when investigators from the state and the health department uncovered what was being covered up at the Howe Morning Glory Chapel. Bodies left to rot, unburied in wood caskets, some stuffed in bags in closets. It shocked state investigators and the funeral industry as a whole, how something like this could happen without anyone noticing. It was a routine inspection that uncovered what was not taking place. It wasn't only at the funeral home where they found problems. 36 years ago, investigators came out here. This is where Lewis Howe had buried people in the city cemetery, which is now locked down. We can't get back in here. But what investigators found at the time, that in 3 of the graves where he had buried people, there were 8 bodies, and that was a major concern. Lewis Howe was arrested, convicted, and sentenced to a year in prison for felony grand theft. The court found he was accepting city money for funerals that were not performed. He only served a little more than 2.5 months. I called him today, but he didn't want to talk about what happened and the lessons learned. I did talk with the current funeral director for the funeral home that now handles indigent burials for the city. Michelle Omar remembers the Morning Glory case vividly. They handled the burials of those Howe left behind and says it was just a few years ago when the last of those victims was identified.
I think that as an industry, we need to earn the public's trust more. I think we need to be very careful how we're treating people's loved ones. Morning Glory put an enormous stain on the entire industry, and I don't think even to this day we have been able to recover from that fully. Hopefully we're making some progress.
And for those like Keith Buckner, who remembers the Howe scandal well, that progress can't come soon enough.
So I'm not surprised that it hasn't changed. It probably just needs to be more restrictions in the industry. They probably need to take a closer look.
And you know, in looking back on all of that, there were some new laws that were passed as a result of that. Inspectors were allowed to come more often to the funeral homes and do some inspections. For now, we're live on the east side. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.
Jim, you just showed us when you went to the city cemetery, you found the gates locked. Have you found out why?
You know, I did ask the city about that today because that is a cemetery, should be open. They were kind of surprised and they were going to get back with me, but I haven't heard why those gates are locked at this point. Going to keep checking.
Jim Piggott reporting to us live. Thank you, Jim. Now here's another look at Elliot Maurice Graham as state investigators continue to search for him. If you have any information on his whereabouts, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. The number is there on your screen, 1-866-845-8477. As soon as we learn that he's been arrested, we will let you know.